welcome back to the man cave. This is part 2 of the Arado build. Unfortunately, I have lost a load of footage. I was trying to film on my little camera, this one here, and all the footage was corrupt. I've since found out that the SD card is buggered, so I've got a new SD card on the way, because everything you get round here you have to order. Like I got some new glue this week from Amazon, and that cost me €10, including the postage. But my nearest model shop is around about a 400-kilometre round trip. That's to a model shop that's anything like, and that's the one in Malaga. Well, Fungarola. So I'll wait for an SD card for that one. So at the moment I'm filming on my phone. Right then. Before we start, I thought I'd show you a few things. First of all, my compressor. Now I think this has got to be one of the best airbrush compressors there is. I was very lucky, I picked it up second hand over here at a boot sale, along with a few airbrushes, and this is what I got. Now this here is a Jun Air. If I turn it on, you might be able to hear it, and that's as noisy as it gets. It's brilliant. That is the Revel airbrush, which I believe is made by the same people that make all the Badger airbrushes. That is a Badger 155, and that is my Infinity. That's got the 1.5 needle and 4.4 needle. So that's an idea of what I'm using. Right, back to the Arado build. I'll show you where I am. It has moved on a fair bit since the last time it was on film. Right, here we are. That is all the internal bit. The cockpit. That is the decal that I've used on that. There's a decal there. And down there is all hand painted. I've still got some detailing to do for the back, but I can do that before I put it together. There are the two sides painted inside, and that is a base plate. And that's where I got up to in the last episode before I lost it. So that gives you an idea of where I am. Now as for going together, it is quite straightforward. It is a little bit tricky keeping everything in place. Sort of there's very small contact points. That one and that one's not too bad. I should get my finger out of the way. Let's get something to point with. Right, this here is a decent contact point, and that one there is a decent contact point. But all these are quite small. That's not too bad, and that was a pain. Getting a cockpit to line up properly, that's a right pain. But as I said, apart from that, it did go together reasonably well. I'm quite happy the way it's looking. It is quite detailed. And so I've still got some tidying up to do and a bit more painting, but that's where it is. Now the next part of it, that fits onto there, rather like that. and then it comes to the halves. That fits on something like that, and that will be the cockpit, the fuselage all together. I've got some cleaning up to do, but that's about it. So basically this is what we've actually done up to now. The seat frame being built up, the back of the seat, which is like the radio area, the sides, the side frames, all that being put together, the cockpit and the pedals, all that going into place. And that there here is the gun holder, which I haven't put in yet. And then it sort of, that shows how everything goes together. Now that is basically as far as we've got. Now we've got that built, that there built there. So that's that. The seat is in, and the back is in. You can fit it either way, either facing the gun or facing the radio. I chose to put it in facing the gun. And now we're into drilling holes in the wings, putting the gun in, which is here. That's cut off and ready to clean up. I've already done this piece to the front, and then two for that and that. So that's the other base piece. I can't see there being much problem there. And then we've got to make a decision on, are we going to have wings out or wings folded? Now I might, which I'm not sure about, I might have one out and one folded. As you can see, and then it's just a case of, once you've made these decisions, it's the two halves coming together. And that last piece is the gun, which I've got to do yet. I haven't done that yet. So that's basically where we are for now. But I thought I'd catch up, but I did film all putting all this together, but as I said, it did end up getting rather corrupted. I couldn't make head nor tail of it, it's just a bunch of blocks when I played it back, so I don't know what happened. So I'm filming on my phone today. So that'll be about it for today. And I'll catch you soon. Please like and subscribe.